Hello all, Dominic Trophy here again. Welcome to another video. I hope you're all okay today and I hope you've had a nice weekend so far. Now today's video is going to be something related to Doctor Who, but not Doctor Who itself. I'm actually going to be talking about a spin-off about somewhat maybe a potential return on that. So I'm going to be talking about Torchwood and sort of, asking, the question, do I still hope it could eventually make a return on television? Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is, well, one, I like Torchwood, and I somewhat want to share my thoughts on this, so I do. So, lately, there's been a little bit of talk, a little bit of mention about Torchwood lately, due to two things that have happened this year so far. One is that we got the return of Captain Jack Harkness in Series 12, so we did, which was phenomenal and a fantastic moment, so it was. And also, yesterday, the BBC revealed that they were going to be putting all 4 series of Torchwood on their BBC iPlayer streaming service, which was really, really cool. And with this, would I like to see Torchwood come back on screen? Now, I know, again, people have been talking about this, it's been trending, everywhere and stuff. For me, I'd love to see Torchwood come back. I think it was a fantastic, spin-off series at the time. And I think what Russell T Davies did with the writing and the characters was phenomenal. It really, really was. And I was a little bit unfortunate. I was a little bit, saddened the fact that, there was no more episodes after Series 4 back in 2011. But from 2011 to now, we have actually gotten audio series, so we have. And, sorry, I didn't mean to scratch my nose, sorry about that. Between that time, from 2011 to now, we have actually received or gotten audio series from Big Finish, where they've been making Torchwood audio stories since 2015, which has been a nice little addition to that, so it has. But one thing we did get in 2017 was we did see a 5th series finally happen, so we did, which was great news for a lot of people. And I understand, yes, it's audio, people want to see it like a live action TV series. I totally agree. But again, it was still something related to Torchwood, which is quite nice. And then we did get a Series 6 in 2018, which was a nice thing. Now, I don't know if they're going to make a Series 7. I'm not sure about that. But outside of that, we're still seeing, more Torchwood audios happening and more coming in the far future. But with this happening, with these two occurrences happening, it's got people talking, and I understand that and stuff. And it would be nice to see, Torchwood come back on screen and, be like what it was before. It'd be fantastic. It really, really would be. And I remember back in 2012, there was an interview that Russell T Davies had where someone asked him about the future of Torchwood. And he was saying at the meantime, well, it's sort of in limbo. We'd love to see it come back, but we don't know when it will do. And he gave a sort of an estimated guess that he said it might take maybe about 20 years for it to happen. And I remember at the time, and I thought, really? I thought 20 years? And I thought, no, please don't make it that long. Don't make it 20 years. So I thought, well, 2012, 20 years later, 2032. And I kept thinking about the actors and stuff, and I thought they're not going to be able to do the same stuff they did when they made the series, you know what I mean? And I got really worried at that point. And then I kept thinking, I thought, what if they end up rebooting it? What if they end up getting a whole new cast? What if Captain Jack wasn't played by John Barrowman? What if they got someone else to play him? And I was thinking, I thought, don't let that happen. And again, this was just me thinking at the time. Which I know that would annoy a lot of people, because I can imagine if that happened, there would be a huge uproar, like, how dare you replace John Barrowman with someone else to play Captain Jack? How dare you? And I know some people might say, well, well, Doctor Who survived, the years and stuff. It finally came back on screen. That's true. But there's a difference there because the Doctor is not played by the same actor. Captain Jack is. That's the difference. So it is. And that's one big problem. Because obviously Captain Jack Harkness is immortal. He cannot age. So he can't. Obviously, he doesn't get older. He does get older, but he still stays as the same person he looks like. So he does. And obviously, as us as living beings in the real world, we age. You know what I mean? We get older and older, and that's just how it goes. And with this happening now, with the return of Captain Jack and sort of Torchwood trending, it's got more people talking. Because before this happened, even long before the announcement of Series 5 happening through Big Finish, it got people sort of talking about Torchwood again. A little bit. Before that, Torchwood was always in that sort of dark space where anytime people ask the question, would you love to see Torchwood come back? I would always say the same answer, like, I'd love to see it come back, but I can't see it happening. And I think now with what's happened, we're getting a little bit closer, and I love that. I really, really do. And it'll be fantastic. Would they remake Series 5 and 6 into a televised series, or 2 separate televised series? Would they do that? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that, but that would be a nice thing. Could we just see maybe a one-off episode, just to see what would happen? Again, I don't know. I can't answer that. But it's just little things that sort of make me question this sort of thing. So I've written a few notes down, so to sort of say, about the episodes and stuff. So Series 1 aired between 2006 and 2007. Series 2 aired in 2008. Series 3 aired in 2009. And Series 4 aired in 2011. After that, Big Finish started making new stories, obviously as audio stories, back in 2015, which they are still doing to this day. Then we got a Series 5, which was called Aliens Among Us, which came out between 2017 and 2018. Then we got Series 6, which was called God Among Us, which came out between 2018 and 2019. Now, pardon me. Now, I don't know if they are planning a Series 7. I don't know if that's something that Big Finish and the cast are doing. I don't know, but that's just sort of guessing, really. But I think with this happening, now that all the episodes are on BBC iPlayer, it might get people sort of interested with this. The BBC did the same with BBC Two, where they were airing Doctor Who repeats of old episodes back in the early 1990s. And I think they did that for a couple of years, I think. And they did that sort of see, is the interest still there? Do people want new Doctor Who? Do people want it to come back on? You know what I mean? Just how it went. That sort of kept fans, happy and interested for the meantime, even though, again, Doctor Who fans at that point wanted new episodes. They wanted to, see the 7th Doctor come back. They wanted to see Ace come back. All this sort of stuff. And obviously that's what they did, sort of keep the interest afloat. And obviously, there was the 30th anniversary, Dimensions in Time. There was the attempted revival of the TV movie back in 1996. There was the second revival, Scream of the Shalka, which was an animated series back in 2003. And then we probably saw the return of Doctor in 2005 on television again. So, yeah, it's just how it goes and stuff. So there is potential. There is potential for Torch to come back on and stuff. And again, it's nice to see this back in the limelight after so damn long. It really, really is. And especially with next year being the 15th anniversary. Obviously, October 2021 will be the 15th anniversary of Torchwood. Imagine if they brought something back. Just makes you think that. It'd be nice to see that happen. because again, you know, we had the 10th anniversary back in 2016. It would be nice to see maybe something happening, even if it was just a one-off episode, or maybe a one-off feature film. I don't know, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know what they're doing, you know what I mean? So it's just little things that make me think this, so it is. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it, really, I want to talk about and stuff. So, I just want to say, you know, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and stuff. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. You know, would you love to see Torchwood come back? You know, are there what would you like to see for a new televised series, if it ever happened? Are there any old characters you'd love to come back? You know what I mean? All that sort of stuff. I'd love to hear your thoughts about that, so I do. So I just want to say, thanks for watching all. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you all on Tuesday, and I'll see you all later on. So, see you all later. Bye.